Donald Trump is about to launch the biggest crypto project of the year, and it's called World Liberty Financial. But unlike the Trump meme coin, this project will have real utility and could easily become a top 10 project by the end of the year. Since the WLFI token hasn't launched yet, you can still get in early. Today, I'll cover what the World Liberty project is, how you can buy the token pre-market before it goes live, and the altcoins that are closely related to it that I expect to pump given the hype increasing on World Liberty itself. So what is the World Liberty Financial Project? At its core, World Liberty aims to push the adoption of the USD1 stablecoin. You might have heard of this over the past few months. Currently, USD1 is the fifth largest stablecoin by market cap, trading at 2.2 billion in supply, just behind MakerDAO's DAI. This project was first announced in September 2024, which was rumored to be backed by the Trump family. And over the past year, this has been completely confirmed. Today, Donald Trump himself is listed as an honorary founder on the project's website, and he constantly tweets about their updates. Also, the three sons of Donald Trump, Eric Trump, Donald Trump Jr., and Barron Trump are all listed here as well. And they have always given constant updates whenever World Liberty makes an announcement. You can check all the details on the World Liberty website yourself. It's nothing really fundamentally different. It's a stablecoin that's heavily regulated in the US following the passing of the Genius stablecoin bill. So each USD1 is backed by treasuries and real US dollars. This USD1 is supposed to be very neutral across all the exchanges, all the different blockchains. The stablecoin also has a very strong DeFi background. It will trade on all the decentralized exchanges, and they even have their own lending and borrowing platform and their mobile app that they want to offer as a retail onboarding into the stablecoin. Now, that's all the fundamental jargon I want to give you guys. So at its core, we have to ask, why is the Trump family doing this? Why are they creating a stablecoin project out of all the things? This all relates to the issue that the US government is currently facing with the lack of buyers for US treasuries, and how it ties into the Genius Act, which was just passed, that will facilitate US treasury and US cash-backed stablecoins to be fully regulated and fully tradable across the US. For example, the issuer of USDT Tether is one of the largest treasury buyers in the world right now, ahead of many large countries. By introducing their own version of a stablecoin that's heavily backed and fully regulated in the US, the Trump family essentially can start doing deals across institutions, across national level, where they can onboard new treasury buyers to help finance their debt from the US government. And in exchange, these will get minted on chain as a stablecoin. And there can be other side deals being done, such as deals for investing into World Liberty, investing into other related companies for extra returns. The most clear example here is how they have launched the first iteration of USD1 alongside Binance. Out of all of the 2.1 billion supply of USD1 right now, 2 billion of that lives on the BNB chain. And you see all of this was minted essentially overnight, over 3 days. And this was done not through retail participation, but through a private deal. Some of you guys might remember this news headline. From March, Binance took in their first ever institutional investors, which are the Abu Dhabi state-backed MGX fund. And they invested a total of $2 billion into the company for equity. Now, Binance is super cash heavy. They never take investments because they want to keep all the profits of the exchange for themselves. The reason why they did this then became clear 2 months later when it was revealed that Trump's stablecoin project was chosen as this $2 billion investment as payment. So when the Abu Dhabi investment fund invested into Binance, that $2 billion didn't go as cash into Binance's company account. Instead, it was minted as the USD1 stablecoin. It lives on the Binance blockchain. And now Trump's USD1 stablecoin has a $2 billion market cap, and it's now the fifth largest stablecoin just overnight. So these are the kind of things that the World Liberty and USD1 project enables the Trump family to do. Depending on how you see this, you might think this is very heavily centralized. It is, but so are many other stablecoins. Do you think really there is $163 billion of Tether that's minted by retail? Of course not. There are billions and billions minted over months and months, and most of that is by centralized exchanges and institutional investors. So this is just another vehicle for the Trump family to do the same, but all of that money that's coming in will be added to the demand for US treasuries, which is their biggest problem right now. So at its core, this is why I think the USD1 stablecoin will grow by market cap by a lot over this next year. It's because the US government will need all the treasury buyers they can have. So whoever is interested in buying treasuries and in exchange for some crypto side deals, they will use this vehicle to do so. And when you think about the size of the treasury market, that's a multi-trillion-dollar market, whereas the stablecoin market cap is the largest one today, is $163 billion of Tether. All it takes is 2-3 other deals for USD1 to, it's the governance token for the USD1 project itself. They can vote on decisions. There's potentially staking rewards related to the adoption of USD1. But ultimately, I see this as the official Trump DeFi project. Just like the Trump meme coin is the official meme coin, the official Trump DeFi project with real utility should be higher market cap than their meme coin. World Liberty did a public ICO starting from last year. The public sale price was 1.5 cents in the first round and then 5 cents in the second round. And these were all sold out by March 2025. These translated to a $1.5 billion and a $5 billion valuation. Now, I told people not to buy into these ICOs last year because back then in the official website, it said that World Liberty Financial has no intrinsic value. Don't expect any value coming out of the team for security law purposes. And these tokens were non-transferable until further notice. But since then, we had the Trump meme coin launch, and we also have had all of these clauses taken out from the website. And recently, the WLFI proposal did pass where they are going to make the token actually tradable sometime in Q4 of this year. Just two weeks ago, they made this announcement that they're targeting 6 to 8 weeks until the full awakening, whatever that means, some sort of tradability, centralized exchange listings, etc. Now, if you look closely, this does correlate to the start of the public sale round, which was the end of September 2025. And the WLFI token itself was minted on Ethereum on September 29th, 2025. So usually there is a 1-year grace period where the tokens that are sold to US investors cannot be transferred, cannot be traded. And that's going to expire in Q4 this year as well, matching that 6 to 8 week timeline. So I suspect the TGE for this coin will be late September, early October-ish. You can check this yourself on the team page on World Liberty's website. Corey Kaplan is listed here.